Hey guys, it's me, Miss Norris, and today I'd like to share a fun winter read aloud with you of the story Winter Ice is Nice, featuring Clifford the Big Red Dog. The story Winter Ice is Nice was adapted by Bob Barkley from the story That's Snow Lie by Scott Guy, and it is illustrated by Carolyn Bracken and Ken Edwards in 2002. And all of this is based on the characters that were created by Norman Bridwell. If you're ready to hear the story of Clifford and the winter ice that is nice, I hope you'll join me right now. I'm ready too. Here we go. Winter ice is nice. It was winter on Birdwell Island. Emily Elizabeth and her friends were playing in the snow. "Look out!" Charlie yelled. "Here I come!" And he went flying down the hill. So there was some snow on Birdwell Island, and Emily Elizabeth, who is Clifford's number one friend, is out playing, and someone is coming down the hill very fast. Charlie. Clifford and his friends were at the soccer field. It was covered with ice. "Look at me," T-Bone said. "I'll show you my famous hop, hop, and slide." T-Bone ran fast. He hopped high. And he slid across the ice. "Oh, yeah, watch me," Max said. "Hop, hop, and slide." So T-Bone showed Clifford and his other friends some tricks, and Max said, "Whoa, watch me, I'll do it too. Hop, hop, slide." Clifford was next. He took one hop. Oops! He hopped too far. Clifford began again, but this time he went right to the sliding part. "Whee!" Clifford said. "Whoa!" said T-Bone. So he had to do his hop hop slide a little bit differently, but he sure had fun sliding on the ice, and all the other dogs, well, Mac and Charlie, Mac and T-Bone, Charlie is Emily Elizabeth's friend, Mac and T-Bone thought it was extra exciting. But we see this other dog here, and we haven't heard from this one yet. Clifford stopped just in time. "That was great," Clifford said. "Now you go, Cleo." So he stopped just before he took out the net, but goal, I guess. And then he said, "Cleo, it's your turn." Okay," Cleo said. "Here I come." Cleo took one little step, and down she went. Clifford, Mac, and T-Bone came over. "Are you okay?" Clifford asked. Well, I think I hurt my paw," Cleo said. So she took a little step, she fell, and everyone came over to see if she was okay, and she said she thinks she hurt her paw. Maybe we should get Dr. Din," said T-Bone. No," Cleo yelled. "I just need to rest my paw." Clifford made a place for Cleo to rest. "A snow couch! Cool," she said. Mac kept sliding. He was having fun. So Cleo doesn't want them to get the doctor. She just wants to rest her paw. And Clifford made her a snow couch so she could rest. And Mac just kept sliding. He was having a good time. Later, Clifford gave Cleo a ride home. "Thanks, Clifford," she said. Cleo limped up to her house. "Hey, Cleo," T-Bone said. "I thought it was your other paw that hurt." So Clifford took Cleo home, and she started to limp T-Bone says, wasn't it your other paw that hurt? Cleo stopped. She said, "Oh no, it must be spreading. Both my paws hurt now. I have to go in and lie down." The next day, Clifford, Mac, and T-Bone went back to Cleo's house. Cleo was playing in the yard. So, if you hurt your paw, can it also make your other paw hurt? Why do you think Cleo said that? I'm not sure either, but the next day, everyone went to check on her and Cleo's fine, which is good news. She's not hurt anymore. "Do you want to come skate with us?" Clifford asked. Cleo stopped playing. I don't know," she said. "My paw, it still hurts." "I thought it was your front paw that hurt," Mac said. "Huh? Oh yeah," Cleo said. "But don't worry, I can still watch." So the paw that's hurt keeps changing. But she says it's okay, she'll just watch. What do you think's going on with Cleo? I don't know either. "It's funny how Cleo's sore paw keeps moving around," T-Bone said. "Sure is," said Mac said. At the ice rink, Clifford spun around and around on his big red tail. "Come on, guys," he said. "This is fun." So T-Bone and Mac are kind of confused by what Cleo's doing. That her paw that's hurt keeps changing, and Clifford is spinning on his tail, and he's telling the other guys to come over. Cleo looks like she's having a good time. Everyone looks like they're having fun. But why is Cleo, is she pretending to be hurt? I don't know. T-Bone ran onto the ice, but Mac stayed behind. "I don't know how to do that," he said. "I'll look silly." "Who cares?" Clifford said. "No one does it perfect the first time. Try it," he said. So Mac, he stayed here. He didn't want to go out and try it because he'd never done it before. And he said, "What if I look silly?" And Clifford and T-Bone say, "Well, just go try it. No one does it right the first time. Come on." "Okay, I'll try," Mac said. Mac flipped and he flopped, but soon he could spin. He could spin as fast as Clifford and T-Bone. Cleo jumped up on all fours. "That does look like fun," she said. Suddenly, she lifted up her paw. So, Mac, once he heard no one gets it right the first time, he said, "I'm going to go try." And he flipped and he flopped, but then he's spinning. He did it. And that got Cleo's interest. She stood up. She said, "That does look like fun." And she checked her paw. "Maybe your paw is better now," Clifford said to her. "You know, I think you're right," Cleo said. She ran to the ice. Cleo spun around. "Whee!" she cried. "What about your sore paw?" Mac said. Well, Cleo decided to try it. And she's doing it. And look at that little doggy smile. But look, her friends are also smiling. They're just happy that she's joining them. Cleo looked down. "I didn't really hurt my paw," she said. "I never skated before, and I was afraid you guys would think I looked silly." "But trying new things with your friends is fun," Clifford said. "And so is being silly." "You're right," said Cleo. "Let's all be silly together." Whee! So Cleo's a little embarrassed and she says, I didn't really get hurt. I would just had never done this before and I didn't want to look silly. And Clifford said, that's what being friends is all about, is you get to be silly together. And that's what they decided to do. Look at them all spinning and saying, wee! Clifford he's spinning so fast he almost looks like an octopus with all his arms, his tentacles. The end. We end with a picture of Cleo on her snow couch. I wish I had a snow couch sometimes, but mostly only in the summer when it's impossible to have one. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed the story, Winter Ice is Nice, please hit that thumbs up button at the bottom of the page. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot to me. If you're not a subscriber yet, click that subscribe button down at the bottom of the page. And don't forget to click the bell so that you're notified when there's new content. I hope to see you all again real soon. Bye-bye.